Hey everyone, and welcome to your own personal deep dive.
Nice.
Today we're going to unlock some potential
Lock it.
using this Lotus Bloom Self-Discovery Journal as our guide.
Okay.
And this isn't one of those journals with, the dates at the top and all that stuff.
Right.
It's full of prompts and things to think about to help you learn about yourself at your own taste.
I like that.
It's all about the journey.
Yeah, and you know what's so interesting about this is that even the creator, Tamara Atkinson,
Founder of BLK Lotus Co.
yeah, she's all about encouraging individuals to blossom into their best selves.
Blossom.
Like even the name Lotus Bloom hints at that, transformation.
Right.
Think about it. The lotus flower grows in muddy water, but it still becomes this beautiful flower.
So we're all kind of like lotuses in the mud. But we
Yeah.
can all grow and change.
Become the best version of ourselves.
And this journal's going to help us do that.
Yeah, and it does it with some really interesting prompts.
Oh, yeah.
Like from the start, it asks you what brings you to this journal.
Oh, I like that.
It makes you think about your reasons for even starting this whole thing.
Right from the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's not all surface level stuff.
No, it goes deep.
Like really deep.
There are prompts about self-love, fears, and those beliefs that might be holding you back.
Like those limiting beliefs.
Exactly.
I was looking through here and there's one that says, what does self-love look like to you?
That's a good one.
It makes you define it for yourself, not just what other people say.
On your own terms?
Yeah. And there are questions about your dreams and what you're passionate about.
Like, what does your ideal life look like?
Mm-hmm. And what makes you feel truly alive?
It's so easy to just get caught up in everyday life and forget about those dreams.
Yeah.
It's not about having some perfect life,
No, it's about figuring out what brings you joy
What makes you happy?
and gives you purpose.
What does success even mean to you?
It's not always easy, though. There are some tough questions, too.
Right? This journal helps you face those challenges.
Challenges are a part of growth.
Like it asks, what is one fear you would like to overcome?
Or what are the limiting beliefs you have about yourself?
It's not about quick fixes or...
It's about getting you tools to deal with those things.
At your own pace.
Yeah, I was looking at the how to use this journal section.
Okay.
And it says, there is no rush and no right or wrong way to do this. Trust the process, embrace your journey, and remember you are blooming into the best version of yourself, one page at a time.
I love that.
Like it takes the pressure off, right?
Yeah, personal growth is a journey.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
We're always evolving.
Exact. So this journal, it's like a tool to help you reach your full potential.
Totally.
It asks you to think about your values.
Like, what are your core values?
Yeah, and your strengths.
What makes you you?
It even asks, how do you want to be remembered?
Whoa.
Like, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
It makes you think about the big picture.
So let's talk about some of the specific challenges that this journal can help you with.
Okay.
Like, we already talked about fear and limiting beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also stress and overwhelm.
Right. There's a prompt that asks, how do you deal with stress and overwhelm?
Like, does what you're doing actually help?
Yeah. Then there's another one about how you recharge.
How do you recharge when you're feeling drained?
Self-care is so important.
And guess what? There are even prompts that help you connect with your inner child.
Really?
What does your inner child need from you?
That's so interesting.
Like, what would you tell your younger self?
It's a different way to think about those emotional needs we all have.
That we carry with us.
From when we were kids.
Yeah, and sometimes they still affect us today.
Makes you think about where those patterns and beliefs come from.
It's all about understanding yourself.
With compassion.
This journal is amazing.
It really is.
I mean, there are so many different prompts.
Yeah, they've thought of everything.
It covers your relationship with money,
Okay.
definition of beauty,
Interesting.
what makes you feel seen and understood,
Mm-hmm.
even forgiveness.
Ooh, that's a big one.
What does forgiveness look like to you?
Makes you think about how it affects your life.
It can be so powerful.
For you and your relationships.
Speaking of relationships,
Yeah,
there are prompts about friendships and romantic relationships too.
it's all connected.
As you learn more about yourself, it changes how you interact with others.
Totally.
The prompts ask about the qualities you admire in other people
Okay.
and what you value most in your relationships.
Building those strong connections.
And you know what?
Hmm.
There are even some fun prompts in here,
Really?
like lighthearted ones.
Oh, that's good.
Self-discovery doesn't have to be super serious all the time.
No, sometimes it's about having fun.
Yeah, there's one that asks, what is one thing you've always wanted to try but haven't yet?
I like that.
Gets you thinking about all the possibilities.
What would you do if you had no fear?
Push yourself outside of your comfort zone.
Try something new.
Okay, so we've talked about the lotus flower
A symbol of growth.
and all these awesome prompts.
So many of them.
But let's think about you for a second.
Right.
Why do you think self-discovery is important?
Well, I think it helps you understand who you are.
Like at your core.
Yeah, your values, beliefs, what motivates you.
It's about being self-aware,
And that can lead to a more fulfilling life.
a life with more
It's
purpose,
like getting to know yourself on a deeper level
so you can make choices that are right for you.
that align with your true self.
And when you do that,
Yeah.
you can be happier.
Have better relationships.
Find your purpose.
Powerful stuff.
This journal also encourages you to think about your past,
Oh,
how it shaped who you are today.
like there's a prompt that says, what would your 10-year-old self think of you today?
Imagine having that conversation.
That's a good one.
Would they be proud of you?
Or surprised.
It's a nice way to connect with your inner child.
And acknowledge how far you've come.
But remember,
Yeah.
self-discovery isn't always easy.
No, it's not a straight line.
Sometimes you feel like you're making progress.
And sometimes you feel stuck.
That's normal.
It's part of the part.
Like that lotus flower pushing through the mud to reach the sunlight.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about this journal.
Mm-hmm.
It recognizes that there are ups and downs,
It meets you where you are.
and it has prompts for all those different experiences and emotions,
It's a great tool for anyone who wants to learn more about themselves.
no matter where they are on their journey.
That's the beauty of it.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have
Let's take a minute to think about everything we've discussed.
process it all.
And we'll be right back to explore even more of these fascinating prompts from the Lotus Bloom Self-Discovery Journal.
Sounds good.
Take a deep breath.
And we'll be right back
Back at it.
with more prompts from the Lotus Bloom Self-Discovery Journal.
Yeah, I'm excited.
There's this one, what does your dream day look like?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love that one.
It's like making a vision board, but with words.
Yeah.
It's really let your imagination go wild,
and create the perfect day.
filled with things that make you happy
And peaceful.
and give you a sense of purpose.
And you know, it's cool. You can come back to this prompt over time.
Like as you change.
Yeah, as your priorities change.
Your dream day might change too.
It's a reminder to like check in with yourself.
See if you're living the life you want.
If your life reflects what's important to you.
Speaking of checking in with yourself,
Yeah.
it's another prompt that says, what is your inner voice telling you right now?
Oh, that's a good one.
It's all about listening to your intuition.
Those little whispers we often ignore.
Sometimes it's hard to hear them.
Yeah, but they're there.
It's not just about what your inner voice is saying, though.
Right.
It's also about how it's saying it.
Like, is it kind and supportive?
Or is it negative and critical?
Paying attention to that can help you develop a more positive inner dialogue.
It's like being your own best friend.
Totally.
Treating yourself with kindness and understanding.
Okay, ready for this one?
Hmm.
What is your definition of beauty?
Interesting.
Might seem kind of superficial,
At first.
but it goes deeper than just looks.
Much deeper.
It's challenging you to think about what you find truly beautiful.
Like on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Is it nature?
Or music.
Acts of kindness?
It's about seeing beauty everywhere.
It's even within ourselves.
There's beauty in everything.
This next one might be a little uncomfortable for some people.
Okay.
When was the last time you felt proud of yourself?
Oh, yeah, that can be tough.
Especially if you struggle with self-doubt.
It's like we're not supposed to brag or anything.
But this isn't about being arrogant.
No.
It's about acknowledging your accomplishment,
Giving yourself credit,
celebrating your wins.
big or small.
It could be something simple,
Like cooking a nice meal.
or finishing a workout,
It's about recognizing your effort.
and your growth,
Yeah. And shifting your focus from needing validation from others.
to feeling good about yourself.
Internal satisfaction.
Here's a powerful one.
Okay, hit me.
When was the last time you felt completely free?
Whoa.
It makes you think about those moments when you felt truly uninhibited.
Like you could just be yourself.
No judgment?
No fear.
What does freedom even mean to you?
Is it physical freedom?
Like traveling?
Expressing yourself authentically.
Or maybe it's freedom from those limiting beliefs.
the expectations of society.
It's about figuring out what freedom means to you,
And then creating a life that feels authentic.
where you can be yourself.
Okay, let's talk relationships.
All right?
Here's a prompt that says, what are your top 3 non-negotiables in relationships?
Oh, this is a good one. It's all about knowing your needs and boundaries.
In any relationship,
Romantic
friendships, it's about those core values and qualities.
that are essential for you to feel safe and fulfilled. Defining your non-negotiables can help you make better choices
about the people you let into your life.
and how you interact with them,
It's about knowing your worth.
not settling for less than you deserve,
Exact.
creating healthy boundaries.
And relationships that are good for both people.
This next one might seem a little scary.
All right, bring it on.
What are you afraid of most in life?
Ooh, that's a deep one.
It's important to face your fears.
Even if it's just writing them down, sometimes our biggest fears
They're rooted in the past.
or negative thoughts.
It's like shining a light on those fears.
And realizing they're not as bad as we thought.
Confronting our fears can be really empowering.
It frees up so much energy.
You can take risks,
Pursue your dream.
live a more authentic life.
Okay, this next prompt is a fun one.
Oh, good.
What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?
Ooh, I like that.
It's all about dreaming big.
No fear of failure.
What would you do?
What passions would you ignite?
What risks would you take?
What impact would you make on the world?
It's about imagining all the possibilities.
And sometimes,
Yeah.
just by imagining those things.
We can start to see how to make them happen.
Okay, back to relationships for a sec.
All right.
This one asks, what do you value most in friendships?
This is a good one for thinking about those deep platonic bonds.
It's about those qualities that are most important to you.
Is it loyalty, shared sense of humor,
Deep conversations.
or just having someone who listens?
When you know what you value,
Yeah.
you can create more fulfilling friendships.
Ones that support you.
It's about feeling seen and understood.
Valued.
Okay, time for a passion check.
All right, I'm ready.
This prompt asks, what are your biggest passions in life?
Seems simple enough.
But it can be hard to answer.
Sometimes we don't even know what our passions are.
We're so busy with life.
And societal expectations.
This prompt helps you uncover those passions.
Big or small.
Maybe it's time to pursue them.
It can bring so much joy.
So much fulfillment.
A lot of these prompts are about getting to the heart of who you are.
I'm sensing a theme here.
What truly matters.
This next one fits right in.
Okay, what is it?
How do you practice mindfulness in your daily routine?
Mindfulness is all about being present.
In this moment.
Paying attention to your thoughts.
Your feelings
without judgment. This prompt makes you think about how you bring mindfulness into your life.
Do you meditate?
Do yoga.
Spend time in nature?
Or just enjoy a cup of coffee.
It's about finding what helps you feel grounded.
Especially in today's busy world.
Okay, let's talk romance.
Okay.
Here's a prompt about romantic relationships.
All right, let's hear it.
What qualities would your perfect partner possess? I know the idea of a perfect partner can be a fantasy,
Yeah.
but this is more about figuring out what you want in a relationship.
Important to you.
What would make you feel loved and supported?
Would you want someone adventurous and spontaneous?
Someone compassionate and empathetic?
Someone who shares your intellectual curiosity?
Maybe someone who makes you laugh?
There's no right or wrong answer.
It's about getting clear on what you value.
And what would make you happy in a relationship?
Okay, let's talk about growth.
All right.
This prompt asks, how do you want to evolve in the next year?
Ooh, setting intentions.
It's about looking ahead.
Envisioning the person you want to become.
What skills do you want to learn?
What habits do you want to change?
What experiences do you want to have?
It's about creating a roadmap for your personal growth.
Like planting seeds for the future you want.
It's a journey.
Personal growth is an ongoing thing.
The person you are today.
Might be different from the person you are next year.
It's all about evolving.
Last prompt before we wrap up.
Okay, let's hear it.
What is something you've been meaning to say but haven't?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's about honesty.
Expressing yourself.
Maybe there's a tough conversation you need to have.
Or a feeling you need to express.
Maybe a boundary you need to set.
Sometimes holding those things in can be heavy.
This prompt encourages you to let them out.
Create space for authentic communication.
Connection.
It's about finding your voice.
And speaking your truth.
Even when it's hard.
This Lotus Bloom Self-Discovery Journal is incredible.
Yeah, it really is.
So many thought-provoking prompts.
A treasure trove of self-discovery.
It's a powerful tool.
For anyone who wants to understand themselves better.
Create a life that feels authentic.
Aligned with their true self.
We have one more prompt to talk about.
All right.
But let's take a quick break to gather our thoughts.
Okay.
We'll be right back to wrap up his deep dive into self-discovery. All right, we're back for the final part of our deep dive into the Lotus Bloom Self-Discovery Journal.
Ready for that last prompt?
I think so.
Okay, so this one is all about the future.
The future.
What does your ideal future self look like?
Ooh, that's a big one.
It's about envisioning who you want to become.
And the life you want to live.
It's not just about dreaming, though.
Right?
It's about setting goals and taking action.
Like, what kind of work would you love to do?
Yeah, what gets you excited?
What kind of relationships would make you feel happy and comforted?
It's about dreaming big and then actually doing something to make those dreams happen.
So think about it. What can you do today to start moving towards that vision of your future self?
Even small steps count.
So we've talked about the lotus analogy, all those amazing prompts.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
But what does it all mean for you, the listener?
Why is self-discovery important?
It's like figuring out the instruction manual for your own life.
When you know yourself, you can make better choices.
Choices that are aligned with your values,
your fears,
your passions.
You become the captain of your own ship.
Steering your life in the direction you want to go.
It's about living a life that feels authentic.
And fulfilling.
And remember, just like the lotus, we all have the power to overcome challenges.
And bloom into something amazing.
So as you start your own self-discovery journey, be patient with yourself.
Embrace the process.
And most importantly, enjoy the ride.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Lotus Bloom Self-Discovery Journal.
We hope you learned something.
And that it inspires you to start your own journey of self-discovery.
Until next time.
Keep exploring, keep growing, and keep blooming.